welcome to Deep South Outdoors. And I was walking along and I've caught this little glass lizard. Now it looks like a snake, but it's actually a lizard. And if you look real closely well, my camera messed up again. If you look real closely right here, about where my thumb is, between his eye and my thumb, you'll see a little hole there. That's actually an ear. And they can hear, unlike snakes. And they also blink. They got eyelids where snakes don't. Now these glass lizards, they eat a lot of insects and stuff and all. And I really like these guys. They got a lot of coloration in the bottom of their stomach there. It's more of a thicker scales and all. It's kind of real small, but they're thick. Like, my camera's messing up on me quite a bit here, but I really like the colorations on them and stuff. And all, they almost got around their head there the patterns of a Burmese python and all, which is totally different than these are. But one unique thing about them, why they get their name and stuff, and all, some people think they're called glass lizards because they're kind of shiny, but actually their tails will break off right about where the vent is. Let's see if I can turn him just right. Can't quite find the spot the way he's curled up. I don't want to get him too stressed out. I don't want him to break his tail off. But when their tails break off, it'll break off in about 3 different pieces, and they'll flip around and stuff and everything, them little pieces, and it's a distraction, to like raccoons and stuff and things and all, where the rest of them and all can get away and stuff. Now it takes about 3 to 6 months for that tail to grow back, and it won't look as pretty as this one is. This one here, he might have lost a little piece there, but I'm not real sure that it healed up real nice and stuff and all. Now when I caught him a while ago, he started twisting and turning stuff, almost like a crocodile or an alligator would do that spin, trying to break off, and I wouldn't let him and stuff so that he could keep its tail and all. Now they do bite sometimes and all. I caught one yesterday, a lot smaller one than this. I might make a video of it or just let it go. But it did try to bite me. This one hasn't tried to bite me. And I'm pretty sure at this size it really don't hurt. It might break the skin, but that's about it and all. Now they would make a pretty decent pet because they're pretty good eaters. They do eat a lot of insects like crickets and grasshoppers and mealworms and stuff you can get from the pet stores and stuff, but I don't advise it because of their tail breaking off and stuff, because most people want to handle their pets and all. I just really like that coloration there. You can see that's almost a pattern of, like I said, a Burmese python and all. But they do make pretty good pets. They tame down pretty good. This one hasn't really tried to do much of anything as far as aggression, but they're pretty docile once they get calmed down and stuff and all. But that, I worry about the tail breaking off, keeping them as pets and stuff, especially if young children are trying to keep them and all. They might stress out and wind up breaking that tail off, and then when it grows back it's a lot darker and it's not quite as pretty as this. But this here's a glass lizard. It does not have any legs at all, and this is why people think they're snakes and stuff. They're totally harmless. They're not venomous or anything like that. This one here just calmed right down after I caught it. I'm barely holding it. If it wanted to get away, it could just take off and go. But I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. This here's a glass lizard for you. One more time, say that ear hole. Right about in the middle there. There's a little hole there. I was hoping he'd blink and all, so you can see him actually blink. But they do stay pretty close to water a lot of times. I find them most of the time by a pond and all, but they do like the openness, up away from trees and stuff and things. They like to stay out in the open. Now a lot of birds such as egrets and herrings and stuff like that, they do eat them and all. But it seems like this time of year, I don't know if it's a breeding thing or they're looking for a place to hibernate because winter's coming. This is late October, almost Halloween. But this is when the time of year that I normally find them. I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. I just think this is a gorgeous little lizard here and stuff and all. And it actually looks like a snake to most people. But they're really unique with their tail breaking off and them having ears and being able to blink and stuff and everything and all. They're a really unique animal. I'm going to go ahead and let him go where he can get up out the way. There you go, little guy. There you go. There you go. But that was a glass lizard for you. And until next time, thanks guys.